Hey Klaus family, I've partnered up with a new awesome company called Stimpaks to do a $100 giveaway worth of iTunes and Android gift cards, Twitch bits, and their product Beef Jerky. It's completely 100% free to enter to win, and all you have to do is follow the gleam.io link that's in the description and follow the instructions. Giveaway ends soon though, so don't wait. Enter to win today. Now let's get to the gameplay. Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome to this video. We're going to be covering my top 5 favorite attacks in this war, CWL Rising Season 5, I think. I always forget. And week 3. This was Dark Looters Y versus Boston Tea Party. And of course, Dark Looters Y took the victory here. You can see that 74-72 with the total destruction spread of about almost 2%. So shout out to Dark Looters Y for getting that win, and GG to my old clan, Boston Tea Party. So let's get into the attacks, and at the moment I'm ready, the screen covers up. So let's check out the basically what I did here is I looked at, okay, what are the most difficult attacks? What are the most hardcore, strategically difficult attacks to pull off? And a Town Hall 12 3-star is the hardest thing you can do. So we actually have one. We have a Town Hall 12 3-star that I would love you guys to see. So this is BTR versus They Coming. Yes, that is They Coming to Clash on YouTube. You guys can check him out. He's also on Twitch, by the way. He's a streamer. So this is his base, and BTR is coming at this base with a Queen Walk Laloon. And I thought, wow, like, to execute a Queen Walk Laloon Town Hall 12 3-star is, in my opinion, pretty dang special. So he's coming in from this bottom left-hand side. You could tell that BTR is really wanting to get near that queen, maybe lure that clan castle. It was a fantastic wall break, by the way. A baby barbarian of all things from the king lured that clan castle. That was crazy. Now there's a good poison spell that is covering up the CC. There was a hound and a baby dragon in that CC. That's a very strong clan castle. And then of course he's got this queen. So everything being together is very dangerous. But fortunately for BTR, he's rocking that max queen. He ain't got no problem. So that rage spell, poison over the queen, no problem. He gets that second rage spell down just to make sure that everything is fine. So CC is down. Queen is down. He's got one air defense that's down as well. And now his queen looks like she is approaching this little lovely section here. A single targeting inferno and an eagle artillery. Now, the Queen Walk is already handling that eagle artillery, so it's all good. Great freeze, by the way, kind of taking care of that sweeper. But that was a great blimp, dropping some balloons, getting down the Inferno Tower, and now I'm sure he would like to get the air defense, but even if he doesn't, he's already done so much before the actual Laloon attack started. So he's got the attack starting up here on the left. That is a multi-targeting Inferno, by the way. Unusual to see a multi-targeting Inferno in CWL, but let's see how it worked for him. The balloons are coming down, gonna take out that Inferno. Queen pops her ability, gets rid of the Town Hall before the balloons even get near. And then the Warden ability to keep the balloons alive through that final air defense as the Queen Walk takes care of the last air defense. So that was beautiful, guys. I mean, that attack was, I think, in my opinion, one of the cleanest 3-stars I've ever seen. Like, just the way it was executed was perfectly. That Queen Walk, full health queen, by the way. The healers have done their deed. That Queen Walk did so much work. It was just unbelievable. And now, after, yeah, all the cleanup is done up at the top, that set of like 473 balloons are going to come clear up this final Tesla, and then the cleanup begins. So shout out to BTR for getting that beautiful 3-star, Town Hall 12v12 3-star against They Coming. Beautiful attack, Queen Walk, Laloon. If you're a Town Hall 12, try this baby out. And also share this video with your Town Hall 12 friends so that they may be able to pull that composition out and try it for themselves. Now, let's bounce, or like, let's fall a little bit, and let's check out the Town Hall 11 triples. We actually have 2 that I want to show you right now against base number 5 and base number 6. So let's check out High Score versus Good to Know. Now, this is a Bow Witch, but it also has 2 healers, so I'm interested to see how this goes. We have a Bow Witch, there's a healer on the bottom left. Basically, already starting out with that Town Hall. Generally speaking, okay, there's 2 healers. Kind of like a Witch Slap, but we got bowlers in there too. Generally speaking, these attacks are started out on the opposite side of the Town Hall because you see they want a wall wrecker to break through some walls. Well, in this case, you see the attack starting on the Town Hall side. That is very, very unusual, and why I chose this particular attack. Plus, Town Hall 11 3-stars are not easy. So a jump and a rage leading into that Town Hall, that Inferno, Warden ability, keeping that King alive, poison over that CC. By the way, that King did survive through that Inferno because of that Warden's Eternal Tome, so that is really, really impressive. And where is the Blimp? That's what I'm wondering. He's got an excellent jump and rage deployment here. Unfortunately, the King is going to get roasted now. There's the Blimp. He's using the Blimp to supplement the Bow Witch, which is moving the opposite direction from the Town Hall. I think, in my opinion, and I'm going to say this again, this was an extremely clean attack, or at least creative. Like that's what I'm going to give high score the most, is that the creativity behind doing something like this is incredible. And of course, again, Town Hall 11 v11 tripling is not easy. So obviously it looks a little bit dicey, but look at this healer. There's like one healer over here going to keep these witches alive while they deal with a few of these key defenses over here. Queen is going to break through one of the walls with a few witches over here, and then he's got 3 witches over here. He's finishing off this attack with a very clear ending point, the middle on the back row. That's exactly where this thing is going to end off, guys, because it was such a clean attack. And high score still has his Queen's ability, which he could technically swag if he wanted to, I think. But, you know, depending on the time, I didn't look at how long the replay is, whether it came down to close to time or whatever, but I just was very impressed by the use of that Blimp in that attack, guys. Very, very cool. And now he's going to use his Queen's ability. He's going to get through that wall, that Wizard Tower will go down, and then that Queen will snipe the Builder Hut. So shout out to high score. That was a beautiful attack. Very well done. And that proves it, guys. And by the way, yes, that 2 jump spells. That proves that creativity trumps standard meta attacks. Sometimes. You ought to try it out. So if you are a Town Hall 11, or if you got Town Hall 11s in your clan, share this video with the clan mates and maybe they can check out this army composition and try it out for themselves. And by the way, speaking of Town Hall 11 attacks, we've got another one here. We've got Pompeii against Chimps, and this is yet again another Town Hall 11 v11 triple, and this is another one where the Bow Witch is supplemented with a healer on each side. So that might be something. I haven't seen a lot of that. There's a few giants that are going to be leading the charge here, a few witches, a few bowlers, and then of course that wall wrecker is going to make its way into this little corridor. I mean, it's kind of like set up to funnel people in toward that Tesla or that Inferno Tower. Great freeze. It doesn't get the Inferno, but that works out. Wall wrecker's still alive. Good poison over that CC. Good heal, keeping some stuff alive, especially when dealing with that Eagle Artillery. There are a bunch of bowlers, a bunch of witches on either side. By the way, notice that giant bomb destruction spot. If it weren't for the healers, those bowlers would have died out. So very nicely done there. That's a good Warden ability, covering the Eagle, covering the Inferno, not coloring, it's already colored. Jump spell leading through the backside of this base. There's like at least 3 dozen bowlers alive still. I mean, brutal attack by Pompeii on Chimps, and it is it's still going. I mean, so look at that bounce damage, by the way. The bowler bounce, the secondary bowler bounce takes out that arch tower at the backside. I mean, there's really no threats left on this base except for a couple of Teslas. But where there witches, there are Teslas being destroyed because the witches and their skeletons overpower those Teslas. So that was awesome. That was another more traditional Bow Witch, except for again throwing in a couple of healers. But the traditional side of the wall wrecker kind of breaking through the base and tearing some stuff up. So again, Town 11 attack. Share it with your friends, clan mates, etc. Now let's move down the list a little bit here. Let's check out number 10, and this is a Town Hall 10 3-star. And it's a very unusual Town Hall 10 3-star. I believe we've seen this guy before in previous videos, but we're gonna see a minor 3-star. This is Confirm, all right? Confirm against Koba, and let's just check it out. He is using a minion. There is a wizard. We're gonna see, I don't know if this is gonna be a funnel or if he's just doing kind of like the cleanup of the outside trash and accumulate percentage. I think that's basically what this is here. There is the king. Is he going to king dive and get into the king? I think he is. He's going to make his way, and he might just single-handedly trade king for king, or he'll take out a few defenses along the way. So it's a good king ability. Baby Dragon's still out there getting some cleanup done, maybe getting a little bit of funneling. And then there is your wall wrecker to kind of lead the way, and the miners in behind. And finally, the queen following behind as well. You've got to have your queen in there. So good miners in there so far. They're probably both going to be able to take on the Infernos, and then it's poison over the CC just like usual. Where are the miners? Oh, the miners jumping forward to take care of some ground CC, but now the Infernos are down. The miners actually spread. We get a few miners on the left and a few miners on the right, and then a few miners up front. Those miners that are up front, those are the ones that are very important. You've got to have your heals. You've got to, very nice. Valkyries in that clan castle. You cannot over-exaggerate how powerful some max Valkyries really are. And then a freeze over some of the point defenses, because they do a ton of damage. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to show you guys this miner attack is because it shows, again, that meta isn't everything. I mean, Tunnel 10, 3 stars with miners, which I've shown videos of this as well, but it's very unusual. You don't see that very often. You see a lot more hog-based attacks, you see a lot more Laloon-based attacks, you see a lot more Bewitch Tunnel 10 attacks than you do miners. So I've got to show these unique and different strategies whenever I see it. And by the way, the miners didn't even get it done. I mean, the miners got a lot done, but we still have the queen, and we have 1 miner remaining. So it was close. It was a lucky hit, I think. Obviously, a lot of skill, a lot of interest in deciding where to put the spells. And now it comes down to just a couple of buildings. We got the queen. We got that 1 miner is probably going to come in the absolute clutch, by the way. Watch this. I haven't seen the end of this attack. All I did was see what type of attack it's going to be. So that miner shows up. Teslas are distracted. That miner actually kills one of the Teslas and then triggers a giant bomb. Of course, that is a level 40 queen. She don't care about no giant bomb. She can handle it if she needs to, but there you go. Just a few trash buildings left and having a level 40 queen. So this is also a testament to having a strong queen. You want to have good strong queen. You want to invest your dark elixir, and there you go. So the queen pops her ability, gets through the archer tower, and then finishes the attack off on the builder hut yet again. So there you go. That was a close one, I will admit, but it was still very rare to see a Tunnel 10v10 3-star using miner. So as I've said throughout the video, if you have any Town Hall 10s in your clan, or if you're one yourself, share this video with them. They're going to love it. Copy that army composition, but you definitely want to copy the next composition because it's a little bit more traditional. We're going to show Philip on Guppy, all right? So Philip on Guppy, and this is a Queen Walk Laloon, very similar to the first attack as far as composition is concerned. But this is the Tunnel 10 version, and we're just going to see it get some work done. Good wizard to kind of start creating the funnel. Queen Walk starting over here on the left-hand side. He hasn't even put down his healers yet. He's kind of waiting to see. There you go. There are the healers, and that wizard, he's going to get shut down by the cannon, but he's all good. He's already done his job. He's got that funnel established. Queen is going to come in here. She is going to handle a lot of defenses, and you got the king kind of taking care of a few defenses on the outside as well. And look at that. The king actually lures that clan castle. Very nicely done. Also, all the defenses were distracted, so he was able to sneak in some wall breakers that's going to lead the way for that queen walk to get into that enemy queen, which is over there. So, good poison, going to wipe out all those clan castle troops. Very, very scary seeing those witches in that CC, but finally, the queen walks into the rage spell. He's going to need a second one here. There are 2 Expos and 2 Archer Towers. That's a lot of point defense. So he gets one down. He gets the Archer Tower. They step up. And where's that enemy queen? She thinks she knows, but she doesn't know where to. Look at the jump spell placement. Wow. That jump spell will lead the queen into this compartment and leave the sweeper compartment alone. That was perfect jump spell placement for Philip to make sure that the queen doesn't backtrack. Philip wanted the queen to get rid of all of those the wizard towers and stuff in the back. But now the Laloon has been deployed here, going through, kind of aiming toward all the major defense, getting rid of the Inferno Tower. There is a little bit of a supplement there to get rid of the corner Teslas and whatnot, get in there and sneak in and take out the air defense in the corner too. Balloons are still making their way through, but look at this. Philip used 3 rage spells on that queen walk, and now he has no spells, but he doesn't need them. So this is yet another extreme, in my opinion, very, very clever attack. Just using some creativity, not afraid to do things in a different way. And that is what I love so much about watching Dark Looters Y, is that their attacks are so unique on so many levels. They look at these bases, and they're hard bases. They're not bases I would want to hit, all right? They're just not. But because they are so experienced and they're confident in their attacking, that they're able to see past the box, basically. They think outside the box and then grab that 3-star. Let's go ahead and clean up, or speed up through the cleanup and experience this triple. Good job to Philip DLY. And shout out to him, man. Great attack, Queen Walk Loon. That Queen Walk did a fantastic job. I've noticed that, by the way. Dark Looters Y, when they use Queen Walk, they do it well. They don't do it very often, but when they do it well. So, guys, that is going to have to do it for me today in today's video of my 5 favorite attacks in this war. Dark Looters Y versus Boston Tea Party. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop and say, a lot of you are going to ask, well, you used to be in Boston Tea Party. What happened? Well, we just moved, we just separated. We went separate ways. I wanted to kind of do my own thing and start my own clan, and Boston Tea Party wanted to do things their own way as well, and that's fine. So I'm no longer affiliated with Boston Tea Party, but all is good. There's no bad blood. So glad to clear that up. Again, great war between the two of them. The percentages are insane. Even for the losing team, 97% is still really, really good. So shout out to both of these guys. Nicely done. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already for daily gaming videos. And of course, again, share this video. And, you know, you can learn a lot from just watching a replay. So be sure and share the video with your clan mates or whoever. Guys, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time. Hey, Klaus family, as mentioned earlier, don't forget to enter to win the $100 giveaway sponsored by Stimpaks on Gleam.io. Link is in the description.